Hello YouTube, this is the Best Mac Tutorials, and thank you for joining me in my short little video, hopefully short, about what's going on with the live stream tomorrow. So today is Saturday, August 11th. The live stream will be Sunday, August 12th at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you can do the conversions if you want for your time zone, or you could follow my justin.tv/thebestmactutorials account, and it'll send you an email when I start streaming. However, if you don't check your email very often, or don't have some kind of alert that, pops up an email, it would be better probably to just convert 1 p.m., give or take 5 minutes or so, Central Standard Time into your local time zone if you want to watch the live stream. The live stream will be a 1 to 2 hour, real short live stream. I don't really like doing very long live streams. I like to get up and walk around every 1 to 2 hours, so if we do end up doing longer live streams, there will be, 10 to 15 minute food breaks and everything in them. I'm not the kind of person that can just sit here for 24 hours straight, so I spend most of my time on the computer, but I do like to walk around and get my blood flowing and, not get blood clots and everything. But anyway, yeah, so the live stream will be 1 to 2 hours long. It'll be focused on creating a simple text-based, I'm leaning towards a role-playing game. I think that would really be good for tying in the elements of all kinds of things. Algorithms, we definitely cover a lot of methods and objects in that. We get a lot of good algorithms for like battling algorithms, leveling algorithms, algorithms to calculate XP needed to the next level, weapon algorithms for how much damage they do, which could be integrated into a battle algorithm, I suppose. So a lot of interesting algorithms and things. I try to keep it quite simple. Don't want to go too complex into algorithms and everything there. It is programming, not, game theory. However, I think, and I'm no expert at algorithms at all, so it'd be real simple, probably some kind of exponential scale of sorts with a modifier. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'm leaning towards, and I'm pretty sure, almost 100% sure, I'm going to be doing an RPG type game. Also, I will be, if anyone wants, if I get one comment that wants this, then I will do this. Make it networked, make it into a client-server pair, and do everything, most everything on the server side, so that then when the user wants to play, they connect to the server. And that way there's no cheating or anything. You could, I guess, make a bot, but there's no cheating as far as like editing files or anything. Then you could also have the interest of battling other players, not players that are unactively engaged in battle so much as just playing other players, players that are offline. You can just battle them and it pulls up their data, reads their stats, reads what weapon they have equipped when they last logged off, and then battles between them. Maybe you could even take some gold from them or just win gold out of thin air. It would have some sort of real basic economy that you could buy weapons and armor with, or maybe just weapons. It'd have some type of weapon object and maybe armor at some point, although that is getting a little bit more advanced. It's adding more layers to it, but it would certainly be cool. So basically it'd have leveling, it'd have battles, it'd have monsters, exploration, file I/O, tons of methods and object examples, most likely networking, especially if someone wants it. I do love making networked clients for something like this because of the ability to control the players as far as not cheating. Again, the possibility of a bot, I'm ignoring that. And it's also cool to make it multiplayer because then you can compare stats with people and all that. If we do end up making it networked, I will certainly host a server of it for a couple weeks just for fun, just so people can, log in and have fun, kind of see how it works, play through it themselves. In the live stream itself, I will be sitting here programming and testing and talking. I will have the chat window open on my little MacBook over here, MacBook Pro, old generation of it though. And quite slow, but it works for this. And I'll have the chat window open there so I can talk, so people can, talk to me, and I can answer any questions from either what I'm doing or from tutorials or anything. I don't intend to spend too much time going off on tangents and, pulling up old code and everything from old tutorials like, in tutorial 6 when you were doing file input and output, I have a question. If it's relevant to the live stream, I'll be happy to go into it. Otherwise, I'm probably going to give you kind of a quick answer. Something like, oh, you have to instantiate the object with one parameter, or, that parameter has to be whatever. If you're asking, say, how to make a print writer, your parameter that you pass it has to be a string that's a file name, or, whatever, just kind of quick answers. If it's something more specific to the live stream, I'll probably go more in depth answering it. But anyway, everyone's welcome to come by. It's going to be justin.tv/thebestmactutorials. The link, of course, will be in the description. If you go to twitch.tv/thebestmactutorials, it'll redirect here, so no big No problem there. You can remember either one. Again, 1 p.m. plus or minus around 5 minutes or so. We won't start earlier than 1, really. Maybe like 1 minute earlier, but we won't start any later than 1:05 p.m. CST, hopefully. If some big delay happens, I'll post a little quick live stream saying, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it. Sorry, I'll reschedule. Shouldn't happen, though. But if something does happen, I will put up a little memo on either that or the YouTube channel. So that's, I think, about it. Please leave any comments or questions here about either the timing of the live stream, maybe the conversions to certain time zones, although conversion to time zones is not my forte, or anything you'd like to see in that. Graphics are off limits. We're not going to be doing graphics or user interfaces. It's going to be all through the command line. So kind of a fun MUD type game, multi-user dungeon, kind of resembling one of those from back in the days of using Telnet clients for it. That was fun. Don't really remember that. Well, it didn't really do that very much, but it was certainly fun. I heard quite a bit about him, especially in recent times as I've been looking into programming and text-based things. So yeah, that'll be about what we're doing. The live stream again, 1 p.m. CST plus maybe 5 minutes or so. We will be live streaming. We'll be doing it from Eclipse. We'll be using the Eclipse IDE. If anyone wants me to include anything, like, could you, do this or that or whatever, leave a comment, and I probably will, unless it's something that I don't really want to cover or will take too much time. I don't at all intend to finish this tomorrow. I intend this to take, 10, 12 hours of work to make it into a nice, finished, simple but finished RPG game that people could actually enjoy playing, a text RPG game. And like I said, if we do end up doing a networked version, which probably we will, I think that is a very important skill. And the nice thing about doing networking this way is I'll have the template kind of already made ahead of time, so we won't have to focus too much on the real specifics of networking, but it'll be a nice, gentle introduction to kind of how Java networking works. Real simple, real down. You're not worrying about TCP versus, or you're not worrying about do I use UDP or do I use this or do I use that, or not worrying about any of that, not worrying about anything aside from the port you're using and where to forward that port on your modem maybe. And I do have a actual video on how to port forward your Quest Q1000 modem, which is what I have personally. So might go into that a tiny bit if we do networking, but again, I do have a tutorial already up about that, so it doesn't make too much sense. So yeah, if we do decide to do networking, I will have kind of the basic, down-to-earth shell of it already made, so it won't take too much extra time to integrate networking. 1 to 2 hour live stream, I'm planning to do this for about a month or so, once a weekend. Tomorrow is my last day before I go back to school, so I may have to cut the live stream short to only 1 hour, because I do have other things that I need to get done. I need to finish reading, I need to finish up a tiny bit of summer reading, and finish up Grapes of Wrath. Fun. And just kind of take it from there. So 1 to 2 hours tomorrow, 1 p.m. CST, justin.tv/thebestmactutorials. I will see you then, hopefully, and if you have any questions, you can ask them if it's not during the live stream in the comments below here, or if it's during the live stream, you can ask right on the actual chat box on the live stream. I will be monitoring that. And thank you for joining me, and I will see you. Also, one thing to mention. Going into the live stream, you're going to want to have watched up to tutorial 6 of mine, because I'm going to be not explaining very thoroughly every time I create a scanner object what that's doing and why it works, why a scanner object over the network works from a buffered reading stream or whatever. I'm not going to be really explaining that. I am going to be explaining the things that are new, such as what the input stream and output streams are, how those work, the idea behind them, why we're doing certain things certain ways. I will certainly be focusing on that, but however, it's in your best interest, unless you already know the stuff, to watch through tutorials 1 through 6 of mine, so that you can get an idea of everything up to about file input output, and including up and through file input output. That'll be very important for saving user stats and all that. And so I will see you at 1 p.m. CST if you want to join me, and thank you for watching the stream if you do, and I will see you later.